Alright, what is good YouTube? It is your boy Q-Dog. We are back again with some more SparkingZero content. We got another Bandai Namco EU post. This one is called Dragonball SparkingZero Know Your Fighters. I believe this is going over like character types. I already peeked into this. Look, summary, type of characters, some special maneuvers, and a unique look. So I think they're just gonna show us like what each type of characters means. You read this, it says we'll have a look at special maneuvers that involve the game's roster, such as quick time events, switches, transformations, and fusions. So basically just going over different mechanics in the game and stuff. If you wanna look at this page for yourself, I'll have it pasted below, or you can just type in this URL. Before we get into the video, if you're new, please consider subscribing. We are dropping SparkingZero content as much as possible, and when the game drops, we are going to be live streaming on YouTube and TikTok. So if you want to be in any tournaments, any viewer battles, anything like that, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do what you got to do, and join the squad. But let's get into this page right here. So we'll start with types of characters. You can enjoy different play styles, Dragonball SparkingZero, depending on the straight fighting habits of characters in the original series. Style is affected by statistics, size, and characters' forms. Makes sense. So I think this is what the first typing, which is strength. So of course Jiren would be someone like that. These characters have based most of their gameplay around their heavy strike and powerful blasts. Although they might be slower, their raw power will compensate as they deal high damage to their opponent. Slower. I could have sworn I seen a clip of Jiren just like going crazy super fast, but I guess maybe that was him before he was in full power. So I guess once he goes full power, he like changes typings. I don't know. Some of these characters are so strength oriented that they may not even stagger from ki blasts and smash attacks. Based on their statistics, these characters can have two types of specialization, melee and blast. The first one will enhance the damage dealt with rush combos in close combat, while the second implies that the character can rely on blast, attack, and ki blast to inflict damage. I'm guessing Jiren is a I'm guessing Jiren is a melee type. So yeah, I don't know. They don't stagger from ki blast and smash attacks. I gotta get back in the mindset that this is a Tenkaichi game and not everything is going to be balanced. Every character, for the most part, is going to be different. So that's why I'm so curious to see how online is going to work with this game. Because, I mean, why not queue in online with just Whis and Ultra Instinct every match if they just can't be touched, you know? There's gonna be something that I'm missing, obviously. Okay, next we have speed. On the opposite end, some characters base their attack strategy on their swiftness, which they use for long-lasting assaults, which are hard to interrupt. Even if some of their strikes are lighter, your opponent will have trouble trying to catch you as you move quickly all over the map and deliver combos at stunning speed. Escaping from rush combos of characters that rely on speed will be tougher for the opponent compared to characters not fitting in this category. One speed character that I really got my eyes set on is Hit. I'm very curious to see how that plays out. The strikes are lighter, but they'll have trouble catching you. I'm more of a speed type of guy when it comes to fighting style. Like, I like to be all over the place, fight fast, you know, confuse the opponent. So this is definitely going to be my type of fighting style. I guess type of characters I gravitate towards are ones with speed. Next we got Ki Blast. Obviously someone like Vegeta. Characters who master Ki Blast, excelling in fighting style that may maintain control while keeping the opponent at distance. They have the ability to fire multiple consecutive energy blasts while consuming the minimal energy. Vegeta is a good example, who is known for his powerful and rapid Ki Blasts. Other characters include Goku, who can unleash the Kamehameha, and Frieza, who possess the precise death beam. So they have a Ki Blast version of Goku. I assume they have a melee type as well, because when I think of Goku and Vegeta, I think of Goku as the one with the hands, and Vegeta is the one that does what he's doing right now. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, Vegeta is definitely the perfect example for this. Giant Given their impressive size, these characters are slower, but their strikes are more powerful and they will stagger and send your opponent flying. On top of that, they are numb to throws and some blast attacks. You can take advantage of their overwhelming presence on the map to hit your opponent with a wider hit range. Their impressive size and power come at the expense of someone having trouble hitting smaller opponents, which may evade their assault more easily. But they are numb to some blast attacks. Like, I know, so you can't grab them, and you can't, like what Goku's trying to do right here, you can't hit them with a rush attack. But dude, this is the only way you can fight them is blast attacks. I assume when it means some blast attacks, it has to be very specific. Like, for example, if he were to fire a Kamehameha, it would have to do damage, because there's actually no way. There's no other way you can fight them. You have to just spam Ki Blast. I mean, I guess you can get up close and hit them, because that technically will still do damage, but like, you're in their vicinity where they can just hit you, you know? So it's like, when fighting a giant, the best strategy is kind of just to stay back and spam Ki Blast. I mean, that's what I would do. I don't know about anybody else, but if you get closer to them, that's helping them out basically. So the fact that it's some blast attacks means that maybe some characters are just completely useless against giants. That could definitely be a problem for some people. Androids. Okay, androids is a fighting style. Makes sense. Androids are artificial lives. Yeah, we know what an android is. They cannot charge their Ki Blast, Ki Bar, unless their energy reaches the maximum level. Yep, this is how it was in Tenkaichi, the old ones. Your bar had to be at the top in order for you. It had to be maxed out in order for you to charge your ki all the way to max power. So that makes sense. Their ki gauge will charge automatically over time or through melee attacks, and it will stop charging once it reaches maximum. To incorporate this into your strategy, continuously strike with rush combos, giving your opponent no chance to charge ki. Some androids can even absorb Ki Blast. Android 19, right? And certain blast attacks during super perceptions, which will charge their ki gauge much faster. The characters that automatically charge are Android 13, 16, 17, and 18. And then Dr. Gero and Android 19 charge by landing melee attacks, and they can absorb your Ki Blast. So I'm like still so surprised that Android 19 made it into this game, dude. Like, I know this is a Tenkaichi game, but like, dude, think about all the other characters that are not here, man. And this guy made it. Like, I don't want to say it's disrespectful, but it's like, that's crazy, dude. It's insane. Alright, next up we got the unique look. So try characters with unique looks and distinctions. SparkingZero. The game faithfully reproduces and features a series where its accessory, ability, or cosmetics may not affect the character's gameplay. So we have Sword. Obviously we know characters with a sword. You got Trunks, you got Tapion, you got Deborah, you got Jirobe. Iconic swordsmen from the series use their sword and combos, rush and blast to recreate their famous move. There's characters that use sword to launch energy blasts that pierce through guards or smash energy blasts. This is what I'm curious about. Super Aura. Some characters, such as the strongest form in Dragon Ball Super, have their aura being always on. Their power is overflowing, which results in stunning visual expression of their ki. So like, Super Saiyan Blue Goku is always gonna have his aura on. I mean, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. I haven't seen that personally though. Like, when I see people using this guy, like on the gameplay that I've seen, he doesn't have his aura on him 24/7. But maybe that's just something new they're putting in the game, or maybe I just haven't seen it. I don't know. Next up, you have Scouter. Pretty forward. Wait. In the game, you can select characters mostly from Freezer Force and equip them the Scouter as an accessory, which will grant a boost of search radius. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's how it was back in the day. If you had a Scouter on, you could like pretty much automatically target where the enemy was. When equipped, depending on the quality of Scouter equipped. So there's different qualities of Scouters. Huh. So, okay, hold on. So, can you, like, if you go online, like for example, let me finish reading this. With the precious accessory, the players will not be able to avoid losing track of their opponent for too long. Note that the damage taken during the battle could result in destruction of the scouter. When the scouter is destroyed, it becomes more difficult to locate their opponent. Yeah, okay. So like, you're telling me, if I queue in the online with Bardock, I can choose to either equip or unequip his scouter, and it can be a specific quality of scouter. So it's like basically putting yourself at an advantage or a disadvantage when you're going into a fight. That's interesting, man. I'm sure like Bardock and like Frieza have like the best scouters, and then like the Frieza soldiers and like Zarbon, Dodoria, and Kui are probably like not that great, but I mean they're still better than not having a scouter, I guess. Ground characters that can't fly. Once they jump, they'll slowly fall back down to the ground. They cannot remain in the air for a long time compared to flying characters. On the other hand, they're the only ones that are able to run on the ground, so take advantage of their skills and try to get the fight to take place on the ground. I did peep that there's a tournament mode. Look at Master Roshi, dude. Naruto running in the street, bro. I did peep that there is a tournament mode similar to the Tournament of Power, where you can equip a no-fly rule. So technically, if you want to fight like that, you can, where everybody can't fly. So basically everybody has to abide by this principle, where once they jump, they slowly fall to the ground and they like run and stuff. But that's only for like a tournament mode. So I guess there's some characters that can and cannot do that. So, and then I think last we have special maneuvers. In Dragonball SparkingZero, you can perform special maneuvers that do not fall under the combo category or blast category. Its gameplay features are numerous and range from transformation to QTE sequences. Transformation, obviously, select the desired transformation and press up to display the transformation panel, and then select square X, Y, triangle, X, A, or permit during the fight. Once transferred, the statistics of the character will improve. So they do get better stats when they transform. That's good to know. And it's telling us how to transform too. So basically, you press up on the D-pad and then you press one of the buttons. So on PlayStation, it would just be what? Square, X, triangle, circle. And then Xbox would be X, Y, B, and freaking A. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Xbox. Something like that though. So that's good to know. I think that's how you transform in Raging Blast too. I don't remember. Fusion can only be used when two characters who can fuse are in your team. Obviously, fuse into the character shown on the fusion panel by pressing up plus L1 R1 to switch the transformation panel to the fusion panel, and then you select it with the button. So you okay, wait. Once fused, both characters will disappear from your team member screen and be replaced by a single fused character, and they cannot go back to normal, of course. So you can fuse like straight in the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. You just need enough stocks for it. So I mean, yeah, that's interesting. So if you wanted to fuse with Goten and Trunks, they would automatically make you go to regular Gotenks, but you could fuse into these guys if you had enough stocks for it. That makes sense. Switch is possible once the change icon is lightened. Press to display switch panel. So you would press left on the D-pad and then choose the character you want to switch to. This mechanic can lead to other gameplay features such as chase change and team battle. Switch while attacking to let your switching character continue to assault, and then use this tactic to smoothly switch out team members while keeping up your attacks. Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious to see how people handle this when they do combos and stuff. You know, switch mid combo and then keep going and then go into an ultimate. Like, the combos are gonna be crazy, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to get in the lab and figure this stuff out. Sparking mode. To enter sparking mode, you must charge your ki to the max. We've seen that. You need to spend one skill count to reach sparking mode. Mode not only enhances your abilities, but also offers a variety of other benefits, such as allowing you to shoot ki blasts without consuming ki. Violent rush. While in sparking mode, you can perform continuous rush attacks until your gauge runs out. resulting in an uninterrupted barrage of melee attacks. You can also perform Hyper Smash, which will inevitably break the guard of your opponent, or Super Movement, as it consumes some of your Sparking Gauge and allows you to vanish and move instantly. So this is the Sparking Gauge when they say Sparking Mode. So the sky changes, you go pink, purple, whatever. And then when it says Rush Attacks, which is that the violent rush thing that people do where they just spam hit you over and over and over and over and over again, that will consume this gauge until it runs out. You just keep doing that over and over again. And then we have emotes. You can perform emotes displayed on the emote panel by pressing right, assigned to a character prior to the fight. Perform the emote with your favorite characters to take cool stances. Not gonna lie, I mean, this is cool, but I feel like there's gonna First of all, if you emote during the battle, I mean, I don't want to say it's disrespectful, but like this is how the disrespect online is gonna be taken, if that makes sense. Like, you just hit somebody with a mean combo and then you emote. That's how you know that person has no respect for you and they just don't care. So I mean, this could be cool, like if at the beginning of the fight both of you guys emote before you fight, you know what I'm saying? Like how Goku's emoting now, like you're fighting against Vegeta and y'all both do the little iconic pose and then y'all fight. That would be dope. But if I'm getting my ass beat and then somebody hits one of these on me, yeah, it's up from there, bro. Like we got a box, we got to throw hands, you know what I'm saying? So the emoting thing could really go both ways, but I personally probably won't be emoting unless I see something that's like just super cool and I just have to do it. But like something like this, like I really wouldn't care. I'd just be like, all right, bro, you know. QTE, quick time events. Only certain moves are performed at the same time by both players. Quick time event sequence will start, which the winner can take advantage in the battle by dealing additional damage and sending his opponent away. Quick time events will make your fights even more unique and unpredictable, as they require a shift in the way the battle flows. Make sure to include in your battle strategy by making a turning point in the battle to throw your opponent's rhythm off. Okay. Speed impact. So speed impact sees the two fighters clash and trade a series of blows. Perform a speed impact by clashing with your opponent using a Dragon Dash. So R2 RT plus XA. Okay. This also occurs when a rush type blast collides with a Dragon Dash. Oh, okay. So if you Dragon Dash and somebody's using a rush, like a super attack, and you collide, then y'all start the speed impact. The impact action is divided into two main parts. First, during the single strike, both sides must match their inputs, which is what's shown on the screen. Once the winner of the single attack is decided, the action proceeds to rapid strikes. During rapid strike, the final damage inflicted is decided by the number of inputs performed by each player. Once the rapid strike stage ends, the winner of the single strike will send a loser flying, concluding the encounter. So let's watch this. So, okay, hold on. I don't want to picture it, but I'm trying to figure out, like, I always try to figure this out, like how this works. So you just spam a button, and I guess it's whoever presses it more. Oh, no. Okay. So this quick time event, okay. So then you have to press the button right there at a certain time, and then you just spam the button after, I think. So like you would just press X right there and then just keep spamming it. But then like, okay, hold on. The final damage inflicted is decided by the number of inputs performed by each player. Yeah. So you have to do this, and then whoever hits the button most after is the one that sends the other person flying. I think that's how it is. I think I'm getting it right. I'm not sure. Dude, it's gonna be crazy because I think there's like 4 of these. So it's like I know people are gonna forget, and it's gonna be hard to remember. So next is power impact. Power impact happens when 2 characters perform a throw. Why would 2 people be trying to perform a throw at the same time? The impact action is centered around comparing strength by holding corresponding buttons. During the clash, a gauge will be displayed. You must adjust your inputs in order to not exceed the needle. The winner is determined by whose gauge is closest to the needle when the power impact ends. So... okay. I'm confused. During the clash, a gauge will be displayed. You must adjust your inputs in order to not exceed the needle. What do you mean, though? Like, what button am I supposed to press? Hey, what do you, dude, I'm confused. If you guys understand, please let me know. Because I'm trying to understand without exceeding the needle. So, like, this, I just have to press this before it gets to the needle. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Next is Crash Impact. Crash Impact is triggered when both characters use a step XA at the same time. Once the Crash Impact begins, the two sides will be randomly assigned the roles of attacker and defender. The inputs shown for attacker and defender are different, so the players must follow the directions on screen. If the attacker wins the exchange, the defender will take damage. Defender wins, they will protect themselves. Isn't that kind of unfair? A maximum of 3 exchanges will take place. The first player to win 2 will knock back the other player. Isn't that kind of unfair? I mean, it's random, right? But I feel like it should, like, if you're an attacker or defender, it says that the attacker wins, the defender takes damage. But if the defender wins, they just protect themselves. Bro, imagine it, bro. Imagine this being the deciding factor of a match. And the attacker wins and you lose. But if you as a defender win, you just protect yourself. And you don't do damage to the attacker. Am I getting that right? So in this case, Gohan, I guess, is the attacker. And Piccolo's the defender. Or dude, I don't even know. I don't even know. It doesn't even say. I don't know why everything, like, the buttons are blurred out. For some reason. I don't know who's the attacker and who's not in this situation. I would say Gohan's the attacker. Or maybe he's the defender. Because he looked like he's doing more defensive stances than attacking stances. Like, he's defending right here. He's defending right here. And then... Maybe it is vice versa. It's just the way that they word it. I'm not sure. Because it'd be dumb for the attacker to just win and the defender just to defend himself without doing damage. Because like I said, if this is the deciding factor of a match, you pretty much just lose if you're the defender. Like I said, it's a lose-lose situation. Because you either defend yourself and stay alive just to probably inevitably die, or the attacker just wins and you lose. So... I don't know. I think it's just the way that they word it. So we'll have to see about that. And the next is just straight up blast impact. When a blast impact begins, a meter will be displayed on the screen and the gauge on the right side will begin increasing. Pressing will convert the gauge into energy for your blast, affecting whose blast comes out on top. In addition, a single button presses, you can increase your power through rapidly tapping the button as well. The winner will deal tremendous damage to the opponent. This reminds me of Budokai 3 when you did the dragon thing. In order for the opponent to defend it, they had to you had to get the bar as close to the edge as possible and then press it, and then your gauge would fill up, and whoever had the most amount of gauge after 3 tries would be either the attack side would win or the defensive side would win. So if the attack side, if the attacking side had more meter at the end of the little quick time event, then the ultimate would go through, and if it didn't, then the defender would be able to defend. So I assume that's how this works. But then it says you can increase through rapidly tapping the button as well. So I couldn't tell you, but this is very interesting. I'm so excited for this, man, because like this, a lot of these are gonna be the deciding factors of matches. Like, especially this. Like, dude, if you get into one of these and you fucking lose, bro, like, rip, dude. Like, you're done. Look how much damage Piccolo just took. And the thing is, ultimate attacks do different amount of damage. Like, different beams do different amount of damage. Look at Piccolo's HP. They both have full health, right? 3 bars, full health, right? This is just a normal Super Kamehameha, I guess you could say. Look at this, bro. That's crazy. Like that, this will be the deciding factor of a match if you have less than 3 bars. If you have 2 bars or less and you lose in this situation, you're done. you're done. You're literally done. So this is cool. I'm excited for this. Yeah, and then Dragonball SparkingZero will launch October 11th. Yada 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 yada. And this is interesting. I really like this. Obviously I pre-ordered the game, so I'm gonna be able to play a little bit early. It says early access starts on October 8th. For me, it's October 7th, I think. The game starts to download on my PS5 on October 5th. I think that's what it said. Expected download date was October 5th. So I'll be able to play on the 7th and it downloads on the 5th. So I'm so excited. But you guys let me know what you think of this. Again, I'll try and put the article down below if you want to take a look at this yourself. It's very interesting. I did gain some knowledge from this. My brain power is braining right now, and I'm learning a lot about this game. So I can't wait. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free, hit a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're gonna be streaming SparkingZero when this game comes out. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to fight everybody. But other than that, you boys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video.